Looopy. You already know I trended that. I ain't invent that. Shout out Max B. It's your boy Shot Breeze, and that's right. We back with a new reaction video. Who we reacting to this time? You know what time it is. Y'all already saw the title, so no need for me to say anything else, man. But we're about to jump straight into it. We're about to see what's going on. Charleston White responded to Hassan Campbell for him saying he stole his flow and his style. He's mimicking him. You feel me? And he named a couple of other ones too. They feel like Charleston White is mimicking. So we're about to jump straight into this, and you know we're going to chop up in between, and we're going to chop it up right after, all right? So let's get straight to it. And yo, shout out Say Cheese, man. They back with another one. It's been a little while.
Speaking of that, you said that you mimic Dolomite. You say that a lot. That's not something you keep a secret. Recently, well today, Hassan Campbell came out saying that you stole his style.
I don't know what's his style, because he's not going to comedy. My whole goal from the time I started was Dolomite, and figuring out how to take the character to a stage or a movie. That's been my whole get up from the time I started out. I don't know what's his style. He seemed like an angry man that's still affected by his childhood molestation. He attacks people online. I bullshit online. None of this is personal. I do real community work, blended in with the character. He does no community work. I talk about RAPE. He don't talk about that. I talk about doing things to other races. He don't talk about that. I make it available where I can run into it with rappers. He don't do that. So there's no way I can mimic his style when I go live in real life. I haven't changed from the time I got from Facebook to here. I'm still in the car going live. You never hear me say like, share, subscribe, follow. You've never heard me say that. You never see me post my cash out. I'm trying to bypass the internet, my nigga, and get to a stage on a big screen with this character. So they're stuck on the internet. I'm playing past it because I can't make no money here.
Alright, now right quick, for a lot of y'all that don't know, Charleston White really ain't getting paid for all the numbers that he be running up on YouTube. He really don't. He like literally just started getting a little small percentage on certain platforms that he been on due to him with the publishing. You feel me? But other than that, Charleston White really ain't. He's not getting paid like that for this, and he's definitely not asking for money. If you notice, every time we watch something with him, he's not asking for money. And I feel like he really, when he really speaks what's on his mind, what's on his heart, and he's not going to sugarcoat. When he really feels like it's war, he really feels like it's war, he's going to tell you why. He just gave y'all the breakdown right there. He just gave y'all the breakdown on the difference between him and Hassan Campbell. Hassan started off as speaking to the young ones and trying to give game to, he's a street dude. He's a bully. Every platform he get on, he got to let you know that he caught bodies. He got to let you know he was out there. He got to let you know the crimes that he did. Now, don't get me wrong. I used to always go ahead and watch Hassan Campbell videos. You feel me? I still rock with his videos and stuff. You feel me? I rock with both Charleston White and Hassan Campbell. But I'm always going to point out the things that people be bugging with. Now, Hassan Campbell, he's a street dude. Now, he'll let you know, oh, it ain't safe outside. But then he'll sit there and post up and be like, I'm outside. He'll sit there and be like, oh, it ain't safe for these people to be wearing jerseys. Get security guards. Have bodyguards and stuff. It's not safe to wear jerseys and stuff. But then he'll go live and be like, I'm outside. And show you with chains on. He'll go against people for what they doing, but then he'll go on live or he'll go and like drop videos and stuff of him doing the same exact thing. He said about Charleston White showing all them guns. You show all them guns, but you can't even use them. It's registered to him. It's licensed to him. He can use them. You back the grip out on the team. Now, one, they always say, don't back the grip out unless you're going to use it. Two, you backed it out on a team. You want to use the tactic of, oh, this is what y'all saying for the kids, right? He's saving the children, right? Are you right? Was you thinking about that at that moment? It was so many ways that you could have went about. Homie ain't have a strap, right? Alright. If you ain't want to give him the hands, then you could have just either try to just walk off and say, you know what, it is what it is. Now you like to say that all the time, it is what it is, right? You would say the young ones and stuff got their snap box locked, TV turned off. Others start talking about certain things and stuff and be foul with the things that they talk about. You don't jack that. You like to call people out and stuff. But I noticed that they responded to Charleston White way before they could go ahead and respond to you. So it seems like you mad that Charleston White got a bigger voice than you. He's being heard more than you. The things that you speaking about, saying that you're doing, he's really doing. And it's sad to say, but it's sad that the word around it that the beef really started is because he asked Hassan to step out and try to do some community work with him. And Hassan didn't do it. So he called him out for it. And you know Hassan, he ain't like that. He ain't like that. But I feel like this. If you could do a sit down with Whack 100 and you say that you don't like him, if you could do a 6-down with 6ix9ine and you talking about it's because you want to try to speak to him and reach him, you should have been able to link up with Charleston White and do something for the youth. You feel me? Now, before you gotta respond to people, remember, do not let your emotions get in the way. You respond mainly through emotions. Understand, I used to always watch your videos until I noticed the change with you. But we're going to get back to this.
I mean, I could tell, because at the beginning, you and Hassan Campbell, y'all had a decent relationship, right?
Yeah.
Where did that go south at? Like, when did all that shit fall apart?
I started inviting him to come do community work with us. Because he's too opinionated not to have any work behind him. I watch him tear down people. That ain't my game. My game is to provoke thoughts. In the process of tearing you down, I'm gonna go back and somewhere and build back up. I called him one day when he got into it with Mama Duck. I had info miles. Say, man, call Hassan Campbell home. I got a good idea that I think make people look at him in a different light. And we can really do this in silence. I said, say, homie, I've been paying Mama Duck car note. She just hit me. And she's behind like something. I said, man, let's pay the whole thing. He agreed to do it. He agreed to do it. And no, I never spoke on this, never said nothing about it. He agreed to do it, man. And then when it was time to pay, he was a no call, no show. So I lost respect for him then. Because he agreed to do it with me, Infomile. And I went back and told that lady, yes, man, he gonna do it. And he's doing this to extend an olive branch for the disrespect that he did. So he was a no call, no show. So then I invited him to come do some events. To come talk with these young killers who've been molested. Because I partner, and I want to say this attorney's name, Attorney Mitch Nolte, out of Collin County, McKinney, Texas, one of the best capital murder, death penalty lawyers in Texas. Shannon Ross, a criminal defense mitigation specialist, works on a multitude of capital murder, death penalty cases, as well as violent crimes where young black males, or even white males, Hispanic males, are going to be sentenced to a lengthy time in prison. So partnering with them and working on certain cases with these youth, I saw a similarity. Even when you look at people who've gotten the death penalty, there's a similarity. Most of them have been sexually molested. Man, when you go to looking at the background of these killers and the ones with the violent past, that violence comes from either physical abuse or sexual abuse that they're harboring. So I'll reach out to the son, homie. This was one of them phone calls, he crying on the phone because he's frustrated from the attacks. And I'm saying, say, homie, you can bypass all that Come to Texas, nigga. You safe here. You ain't got to worry about nothing.
Right quick. Now, I believe him with what he's saying about with him crying on the phone. Not trying to validate Hassan Campbell or anything, but the reason why I believe him is because how many times has Hassan Campbell cried on live? How many platforms has the platform that he been on, how many times did he cry? How many times did he break down with tears? So I believe Charleston White and he's not even looking like he's trying to be funny with it or make jokes and stuff. It's like he's serious. He's dead ass. He cried to him on the phone. And I feel like it happened. Now, not only that, listen, he should have just got ahead and pulled up and got and did community work. And then not only that, you gotta understand when you on YouTube and you live streaming and stuff and you talking the way you talk and you moving the way you move and you saying the things you saying, you gotta understand what comes with it. So when you out there and you out there talking as if you talking positive and stuff, and like he said, he's very opinionated to not have no background work. But see, Hassan's trying to speak through experience from the streets, from what he was doing out there back then. He's trying to use that to give the game that he's giving. He didn't want to rock with Charleston. Oh, that's what he said. He didn't want to rock with Charleston White too, is because he's too into the system and stuff. Like he's a rat for real. Listen, I'm be real with y'all. If you feel like only way you really gonna be able to have ties to get people the help that they deserve, you gotta have good relationships with the right people. So if he's cool with a lot of judges, a lot of attorneys, a lot of sheriffs, a lot of cops, a lot of these other high people and stuff, and FBI agents, if he's cool with a lot of people, of course he's going to be able to get people the help that they need. How you think a lot of other people be doing it, the top bosses and all that? It's who you know. How you think some people getting the jobs that they get? It's who you know. You could be the best person and stuff with the best resume. But they'll still choose that other person if they peoples and came in and kept giving them the word and pulling their coat about them. Gotta think about that. So cannot get mad with Charleston White having the connections that he got. That don't take away the fact that he was gang banging back then. That don't take away the fact that he caught a murder back then. It don't take away the fact about none of the things because he was out there in the streets. Just like Hassan Campbell, he was out there in the streets putting in work. The difference is he did it to the opposite race. This one came out, he's actually doing community work. Hassan came out, found out how to work YouTube, and he's speaking through the YouTube community. There's nothing wrong with doing it through YouTube. But understand this too. He's also getting a check for it. Charleston White is not getting a check for it. Hassan is going to check just from speaking through YouTube, so you can say anything. You can pretend on anything. But when you're doing it, you're not getting paid for it, and you're still speaking on these things, and you attacking these topics, just so you know that that person is doing it from the heart. You hear the noise in the background. That's my wife and stuff in the kitchen. But, yeah. So, yeah, man. Let's jump back straight to it. We're going to speak a little more after this.
Man, we in the schools, homie. Man, but my idea was to get him and come connect with these young niggas' pain, my nigga, through what he know they done been through. And so he kept saying, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And he never did. So I started saying, man, that nigga really a fraud. He really just talking. He really just talking. So when me and T.I.'s son got into it, and he spoke on it as if I was wrong, yeah, nigga, you just talking. Yeah, so I really see you a sucker. I thought he was genuine in his heart and in his love for our people. But he's not our people, homie. He a Puerto Rican or a Cuban. He ain't nigga. He ain't fully black. He ain't, no, man. Everything in his family, like, I mean, he ain't got no darkness. But he speak against us as if he a part of this. So, no, when I saw he all talk, there's no way I'll continue to connect myself with him. No, nobody that's all talk on the internet and there's nothing in real life. I don't believe they have a position to challenge me, homie.
I'm gonna be real with you. Listen, I think he's speaking facts with that right there. You're not in position to challenge him if you're not really putting in no work. Shout out to Charleston White. We're having that sit down with the young fella who passed away, Shot Watts. He sat down with his father. They had a real talk. You feel me? Man to man and stuff. Father to father. So that, make sure y'all check that out too. I don't know if I'm saying the name right, but it was on Anton Daniels. Make sure y'all check that out. But yeah, man, you see him on different platforms and he's trying to reach out and stuff. And you gotta be careful because the internet, when you know how to when you know how to work the internet, you learn so much about it. You will understand that you can fake a whole lot. You can pretend a whole lot. So you won't be able to know what's true or not. So if a person tells you, I drive Maybachs, post mad pictures, or he always somehow be walking past Maybachs and stuff and take them pictures, and he always posting it on his IG. After a while, you're gonna believe him. When you got other black brothers that's speaking on the same topic as you, and y'all all attacking the same thing, there's no need to attack each other. Charleston White, I always let it be known, Charleston White is just trolling. He's just bullshitting. If you take it serious, then that's you taking it serious. But yeah, let's jump back to it.
I don't think they have a position to debate me from. If I get serious and quit bullshitting on the internet and put the character away and just brought Charleston to the internet, they couldn't debate me. They can't even speak on me. But Charleston is not for the internet. Charleston give a lot in real life. Charleston run to this internet to do just what everybody else do, escape reality. Nigga, everybody else on here to escape, so I come here to escape reality, my nigga. And when I get off here, I go back to being Charleston, answering these phone calls, seeing who need it. Yeah, so Charleston ain't on the internet, and I ain't finna bring Charleston to the internet. I'm gonna keep him where he at. He's more of a value where he's at.
There y'all have it, man. Listen, that was another good one with Say Cheese and Charleston White going off on Hassan Campbell, saying that he stole his style. So he basically just gave y'all, the full breakdown. He's not stealing Hassan Campbell's flow, style, none of that at all. He's not mimicking nothing. And that character that he said, that's the only character that he's really focusing on when it comes down to the internet. Because on the internet, you could come on here and you could be whoever you want to be. Whatever you put to your mind and can make it happen, you can make it happen on the internet. You feel me? Because nobody's there physically to really see what's going on. You could smile, take a picture, after that, be hurting. You know? So, yeah, man, I'm rocking with what Charleston White is saying with this. And trust me, it's times that I do disagree with Charleston White. If you pay attention to my reactions with him, it's a couple of times that I go ahead and be disagreeing, and it's mainly so many times that I do agree because he tells it like it is. Man, the stuff that you see him doing on Instagram and everything, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. You got to go by what you're seeing with these interviews, what he's really doing in the community, what he's really doing. Now, listen, I want to speak on this too. He also got this situation going with Jay Prince. Now, I see that he said F the whole Houston. I don't condone him saying F Houston. I don't jack him saying F everybody in Houston because, as you see, the Houston, I'm not even from Houston, but I'm just saying, everybody in there, they ain't do nothing to him. I'm quite sure there's ones out there that's rocking with Charleston White all the way. You feel me? And they probably hurt from him even saying F the whole Houston. So, no, I don't agree with him saying that. As far as him going at it with Mob Ties and Jay Prince and everybody and stuff, and them canceling his community event that was set up by Miss Pat for him to go ahead and help out the youth and talk to the youth, that's what I'm not jacking right there. I'm not with that right there. For the PD to sit there and say that they're not going to sit there and do what they're supposed to do, their job, which is serve and protect, that makes me feel like if anything happened to Charleston White and it was to be done by Mob Ties, it could get swept under the rug. And that'll really make you start questioning what the situation would take off now. It really will make you start. If they got pulls like that, then it really make you start thinking with the takeoff situation. How you even provide these paperwork that out of nowhere? It's crazy. So, yo, Like I said, man, I don't agree with saying F the whole Houston, but far as everything else, man, I'm rocking with, and I ain't rocking with Jay Prince with him doing that right there. If you so much for the youth, could still like that, he still should have been able to do that for them. He still should have been able to do that for them. And for Hassan Campbell, man, you was one of the ones that also was so quick to come at him. It was like, look, he's scared to do his show, this and the third. As you see, it was not a show. It was a community event set up by Miss Pat. Somebody that's well known out there. And out of all people, she asked for him to come and speak to the youth. What you need to do is stop focusing on everybody else. Stop attacking everybody else. And this is me speaking to you as somebody that been watching you from the beginning. I'm not speaking to you as a hater, or I'm speaking to you as somebody that been watching from the beginning, but then stop watching you from your ways. Stop worrying about attacking others. Stop worrying about coming at people. Stop glorifying your street creds and what you did back then. Stop saying they're getting emotional. Stop always crying on live and stuff. Stop trying to be this biggest, the biggest G. And really just focus on your main mission on why you came on YouTube. And it was to speak to the young ones. Come on. That's it, man. Rock with you. So before you respond, just think about the things that I'm saying, man. You feel me? But, yeah. Shout out to State Chiefs for this right here. That's my take on this video right here with Charleston White speaking on Hassan Campbell. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Let me know what y'all think about what Hassan Campbell had to say. Let me know what y'all think about what Charleston White had to say. Do I even think that he's stealing anybody's flow? Do you see the difference between these two? I'm not trying to match up, but if they're going to be going head to head and it's versus, I'm going to have to sit there and give y'all the lineup and the breakdowns. You feel me? So let me know what y'all think in the comments below. And make sure y'all like, comment. No, y'all, I already told y'all to do that. Make sure y'all subscribe. Hit the notification bell so y'all can be tapped in every time I drop a new reaction video. Especially when it's a new Charleston White reaction video. You feel me? And honestly, one more thing. In my opinion, these two shouldn't even be beefing. It's corny. These are two black brothers that they know what they're talking about. They know what they want to do. They should just team up and attack it. That's it. Just attack it. Alright? Yo, shout out to everybody that's tapping in with me, that's rocking with me. We're going to be back with more, alright? Looopy.